Hello everyone, Carla here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share a little bit of a yarn haul that I got today at Goodwill. Um, it's always a great place to look for yarn or any crafting supplies, and I've actually found quite a bit there over the last year or so. Actually, even before that, before I even started deciding to record anything on that. But anyhow, I want to I'm so excited. I literally just got back. Had to hit the coffee place on the way home because I knew I was going to need the energy. But let me show you what I have. I got two big bags of yarn. This one, I believe I paid $7.99 for, and we'll open it up and see all those skeins. I knew it was something good now. So usually there's always, you see yarn there, but I knew that it was going to be pretty good. I saw it say Crystal Palace Yarns, so I knew that this was going to be a good one. And I saw that there was, is it Patons or Patones Croy sock? So yeah, lots of goodies are going to be in here. The next one that I found that was in the cart as it was rolling out was one that had cones of yarn in here. Now, some of them look like they are older, but that's okay, because what I'm going to do is I will use these cones for plying the art yarns that I make. So I do a lot of spinning on a spinning wheel, and with these art yarns that I make, then I am going to ply it with these cones. So actually, let's open that bag up first and see what's in here. That's in here. This probably came from the same person, the donation. So anyhow, yeah, excuse the mess I got going on here. I was literally so excited. I'm like, nope, I am going to film this as soon as I get home because I want to share it. But yeah, so what happened was, as soon as the guy brings the carts out, it's just a regular Goodwill store. My son and I always kind of happen to glance in and take a little look and a peeky look, and he's like, Mom, there's yarn. And so I went over there and saw that, and then I saw a lady had this bag of these cones, and then she sat it down, and so I swooped it up because this bag I think I paid $6.99. Only $6.99 for. So anyways, let's look at it and see what I got. Yeah, it probably came from the same person because I'm seeing some of that other yarn in here. But there was a time when my kids were little and I wanted to do a lot of arts and crafts kind of stuff, but it was expensive. I mean, you could go to Michael's or Joann's or something and shop with a coupon, but being on a family with a budget at that time, it was a little tough. Yarn's expensive, and so a lot of this yarn I'll look and I'll use what I can or what I need to on different projects, and then I probably will resell the rest of it on my eBay thing. So, but we'll see. Oh my goodness, it's so great. But yeah, so what I was going to say is that Goodwill is a great place to pick up yarn and crafting items. I've seen a video before where someone bought like a lot of Goodwill from the auction site, and so it was a surprise, but boy, they got tons of yarn. But anyhow, I'm so excited. Let me just show you. Let me show you what I got. I've never seen this before. This is Envy Expressions Design Concepts, and it's fiber fringe, and it's 1 yard. And it's distributed in Canada. So it's distributed from a distributor in Canada. But look at that. Isn't that neat? Maybe I'll use this on a weaving or something. So there's that. Next one is a ball without a band on it, but this looks like it has some gold in there. And I would say this is probably a fingering or sock weight. It's pretty. I like that. There's another one like that. These I'll probably just use in scrap things, or maybe I'll pass it on or donate these to the school or something. Let's see. Here is the Patons Croy socks stripes. And this should be wool. It's a super fine size 1. and 75% wool and 25% nylon. It says washable wool, so it's super wash. So great for making socks, and it won't shrink, so you can throw it in the washing machine. This feels really interesting. This is tofu tootsies or tofootsies, and this is a superwash wool. There's soy silk fibers, cotton, and 2.5% chitin. I don't know what that is. I haven't heard of that. Southwest Trading Company, but that's pretty purple. And we've got one more skein, and this is really thin. I will probably, it's super pretty. I will probably use this for plying. Feels like, no, I thought maybe they put the ball band in there, but that's kind of a partially used. But let's look at these cones. This cone is a nice dark burgundy. I've got a burgundy. There is a nice rose color. I cannot tell what kind of material this is, but that's okay. I'll be able to use it for sure. That might be a wool or a wool blend. This feels like this is either acrylic or baby pink. I think it is acrylic. A cone of pink. But this is good. I can core spin with it and use my fiber over it. I'm happy with this. And then there's some in a blue. This, which has to be a cotton or a blend. Oh, let's see. This I might be able to tell. Fiber content. Oh no, it's acrylic as well. But that's okay. Acrylic's okay too. Oh, and this is a real thin one. This is Norwood Plant Black. And this is acrylic and nylon. A nice black thread. Got another cone of some turquoise and some more purple. And last but not least is some blue. So out of that bag for only $6.99, I was able to pick all this stuff up thrifting. So super happy about that. Look at that. So if you're on a budget and you want to look for yarn, don't overlook your local Goodwill or thrift store, because they usually have something there. People get tired and they decide to clean out their craft area, and then folks like me get to go in and scoop it up, and we get to make projects out of it. So, and save ourselves a lot of money. I can't imagine what those each cone would cost just on its own. Now, this is the one that I am super excited about. Look at all that. This one was $7.99, but there is a ton of yarn in here. They've got it taped up pretty good. Just gonna have to tear it open. So, looks like there's a couple skeins of this. This is a Cuddles DK, and it's Crystal Palace. It is light worsted weight. It's acrylic. This is it. The band was off, but it looks like there's that. There's two of those. There's another one. There's three. There's more in there. I can't get to them. This is more like, this looks like a red thread. This looks like it goes along with that weaving. This one is unbanded, but look at that. That's pretty. This, maybe this is a sock yarn. Look at this one. I couldn't tell what this is. This is Red Heart Stardust, and this is for socks. So this person probably liked to weave, or maybe do knit socks. Got some more of the Cuddles DK and the Crystal Palace. So I'm going to see how many of those I have. Here's a sock, wool-free sock. This is by Premier. I did pick up a little sock type loom that you would use a hook. It's kind of like the Nifty Knitter. So I did pick one of those up. So I might try that with socks. Otherwise, knitting socks with me, the needles are a little too thin. So I'm not very interested in that. There's some more sock. But I can definitely weave with this. We've got more Cuddles DK. More Cuddles DK. There might be enough of this to make like a little summer tee or a sweatshirt. Not a sweatshirt, a sweater or a cardigan for sure. And I've got more in the blue and the green, and another Cuddles, and another Cuddles. There's more. Here's another one. So far, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of those so far. There's more over here. There's 11. There's number 12. So there's a dozen of these. Look at that at the Goodwill. So Goodwill, if you guys have a Savers, I don't have a Savers here. I live in the Portland, Oregon area, about an hour east of that. But there's Savers in Idaho and other places as well. Just a partial here. This is sock yarn, I can tell, but it's partial without the band. That's okay. This is a wool-free lace. This is super pretty. Look at that with the glitter in there. It has the silver. Heart and soul. Oh, I really like those colors. I think I'd like to dye something in that. I might do that. Give me an idea. Another sock. So I've been wanting to get a sock machine. Maybe I should get a sock machine after seeing all this. This definitely for socks or plying with. Another Cuddles DK. Another really thin sock. There's some other interesting. Oh, look at this. Super pretty. Another. It looked like maybe somebody was just done with their thing, but I wanted to look at this. I was super excited about this. Broadband super sock self striping. This is Cherry Tree Hill yarn. This is 100% superwash merino. It's 100 grams. There's 354 yards. It's fingering weight, and it's a wild cherry color. Look at that. So it'll be a self striping. This is really encouraging me to have to find a knitting machine. And here's another one in that same brand, Cherry Tree Hill Yarn Broadband Sock Self-Striping Sock Company. So I don't know, I could tell you that I know in the fiber world with hand-dyed, hand-spun yarn, hand-dyed yarn usually is $22 to $25 and up. So probably just one of these skeins. I can't estimate because I don't know if this was hand dyed. Cherryyarn.com, but I'll look it up. But nonetheless, I got my $7.99 worth. And oh, this is interesting. This has some kind of, look at the loopy loop in it. Oh, somebody may have been, they were either knitting with 2 strands. So that's the other thing. Some of this thinner yarn you can use 2 strands. And then these are just bits and pieces of yarn. This looks like something that was already in there. So I will match that up, as well as the green. More sock. And just a ball of some boucle type yarn. But this is great because, like I said, when I'm spinning, hand spinning yarns, or when I'm coarse spinning, I always need to have a base of yarn that I spin around. And so this fiber, a lot of this will work out really well. I'm so excited about that. Let's see. I also picked up 2 Leisure Arts dish crochet pamphlets. These were 99 cents. They weren't on sale. But they're 99 cents, and they are patterns for crochet dishcloths. Because I was actually thinking last night that I don't have any washcloths, and so I wanted to take some of my cotton, like the Lillian cream or something like that, cotton, and make some hand crocheted that I can use for washcloths. So anyhow, okay, great. Well, I will take pictures of all this stuff and figure out how much I got, but my goodness, I think it's a lot. So, all right. Well, I hope that if anybody is out there on a budget and wants to do yarn crafts, don't forget to check out your local thrift stores because you just might find something great. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.